Okay, part two of the hat thing. So this is how this hat looks normally. Now, without the coat and the boots and everything, it looks absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. Guaranteed. It's not just the hat. It's not just the boots. You have to put it all together. And that's the whole thing. It's attention to detail. And again, if you're not going to pay attention to detail and take the time, don't bother. Okay? Because you're just going to end up looking stupid. So get used to wearing no hat or wear earmuffs or something. I don't know. But play with it. Find your own. What works for you. If you don't want your hair to be messy when you take your hat off, then use a headband, use earmuffs. Or a hood is great. Because uh, a hood doesn't mess up your hair as much, but it falls off. Or use earmuffs and a hood, you know? Anyway, nothing's 100% foolproof. So this is the hat. So again, you can put it down over one eye a little bit, pull it up a little higher on one side, you know, especially if you're dressing for Halloween and you need a certain look, you want to do a 1920s flapper thing, pull it down on one side, up on the other side, those look cute. You can fold it up even higher, if it's not a terribly cold day. Make sure that your top of your ears are covered, if anything, because um, that's probably the coldest part of your ears. So now you got a bit of a different look. How I've been wearing it lately, because grunge is in. Grunge is so in. I would so like to see the whole world dressing grunge. That way, everybody feels welcome, no matter what their income. So I turned it inside out and I cut the label off of it. Just cut it as close as you can. I find that a lot of labels are sewn right into the fabric. So if you try and use a steam seam ripper, like from sewing, if you take it out completely, you'll probably leave a hole in your hat. And you can do that, but you'll have to sew the hat back up. And sometimes you can see it on the other side. So don't do that. So with this, try and cut it as short as you can. Um, yeah, with a fluffy hat, it's not too bad because the fluff kind of masks it. But it's hard on some. If you're going to turn something inside out, sometimes it's best just to leave the label on, because if you're going to make a mess of it, then just wear it boldly. So this is how I've been wearing it lately. And I cut my hair in such a way that I've got a long piece hanging there because it looks pretty good. And then this can be, you know, or you can wear it back a little bit, you know, and wear it as an actual grunge hat, But again, my forehead gets cold if I do that, so that's an actual grunge hat, but it's very warm. But lately, I've been wearing it very much. There's a friend of mine downtown, Greg. He wears this kind of hat, and he looks a bit like what's it called, from the Cat in the Hat from Dr. Seuss. It's Dr. Seuss, and that's what he looks a bit like. And again, you gotta have the coat on and the boots on. And I sometimes I look like a character from some weird um, what you call it, some weird futuristic movie, like the Hunger Games or something. So the other idea I want to show you here, I got one of these hats that has that your ponytail's supposed to go through, right? And it's cute, but it's a bit old fashioned for me. But again, you can kind of use this as a grunge hat too, but because it's got holes in it. I don't, because it's got a hole in the back. I did take something that had a piece of material that had like a frayed edge on the other side on it, and I put it through here. I looped it through here and tied it close, so it had a bit of you know, a bit of a tail on top. That was pretty cute. But overall, I'm not crazy about this hat because it's a bit too old looking for me, and I'm not. I don't know, it's too. It's not my style, I guess. So what I did was I took a toque that my indigenous friend um, no, what's her name? Lynn gave me across the street, and I put the the pom pom through the hole where your ponytail is supposed to go, and then you fold it. I'll put it on so you can see it, but the label at the back. And this is a good way to get a two-tone hat. Then you fold it up like this, right? So it's a cute look, right? You got a little ponytail. You can slouch it back a little bit if you want. You know, you can get a little bit of a slouch back. It's nice to add two colors if you're wearing two colors. You know, play with it a bit. You can put it up on one side and down on the other. You know, again, if you're high fashion, you can get away with a lot of this because basically you have enough go fuck yourself that you don't care what people say, or at least you pretend you don't care what people say, so you can get away with this. But if you don't like to really get noticed and you don't want the negative attention, I mean the positive is great. Even that gets tiresome, like too much attention for some people. But if you don't have, you know, the confidence to leave the bad remarks, and there can be a lot of them, then we're more conservative, right? Like we're more conservative. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll try things on in front of a trusted friend, someone I really trust, someone that I haven't caught in lies, or someone that I haven't caught bad mouthing me, or you know, maybe your dad might be a good choice because he'll probably give you an honest opinion. Because my friend Billy would always give me an honest opinion. I had this beautiful bathing suit. It was a beautiful color. It was like a navy blue and peach, and it sort of had what kind of resembled a floral pattern. But I was 178 pounds at the time, and I put it on, and he told me that I looked a bit like one of those black and white cows. What are they called? I can't remember the name of the cow. Anyway, I took it for what it was. Like, I know he didn't think of me that way or care, but I think he was trying to tell me what other people would think. And I looked at it objectively, and I'm like, you're right. It's maybe not the most flattering pattern on someone my size, right? Just from just to avoid that kind of attention from people, right? So anyway, this is sort of a fun, you know, you can put it down. But again, if you're not accustomed to, or you can't handle the attention at this point in your life, don't draw it to yourself. You know, it's okay to fit in. It's okay. It really is. As long as they're not asking you to do anything immoral or illegal. So that's fun too. Right now I got a grand. So you can send $1. I'll take even 50 cents to storm1234.lm@gmail.com. Unity, love, and service. Yo.